Hey, hi, hello, I'm Tara, and this is gonna be a video about people making fun or teasing or harassing or threatening, doing anything really rude to anyone with special needs, people who have disorders, disabilities, diseases. I'm actually inspired to do this by this girl named Eden. She's a lovely girl, and I'm happy that she showed me this subject, this topic of choice, and she wanted me to make a video about it, and it moved me so much about what she said, so I'm going to do it. And if I keep doing this in video, I'm sorry, my nose is just so fucking itchy. And before I start, two things. Yes, this is a Pokemon card background. It is my wall, and it is about 300 Pokemon cards at the moment. I'm still putting them all around my room. But everyone keeps asking me about it, and everyone just loves my wall, so I decided to put that out. Two, excuse me if I do not use correct medical terms. Actually, I will not be using medical terms at all. Actually, because I don't want to get yelled at on Facebook or YouTube or Tumblr or some shit like that. Because if I say something wrong, everyone just seems to go off on me. So, if I say something wrong, please do not please don't correct me. I mean, most people might know what I'm talking about. But yeah. So, if I offend you, then I'm so sorry if I say something wrong. So, just want to put that out there. So, here we go. So let me start with Eden. She's a very lovely girl, like I said earlier. Basically, she's deaf, and she's hearing aids, and I'm happy that technology has come so far to make such great things for stuff like that. And I feel like she told me that people harassed her and teased her for being deaf, and the fact that people have to do that to make them laugh and to make her probably feel like shit. I mean, I don't know exactly how she feels when it happens. It's just, why are you going so low just to do that? And I really can't get into subjects. I mean, like, I haven't personally been in it, nor has anyone in my family, but from what she's told me, it's very hurtful, it's really rude, and if anyone knows Eden, and you have hurt her in any way, then please stop. And if you don't, and you meet someone who has to wear hearing aids or has a hearing disability, then don't intend on making fun of them or hurting them or teasing them in any way. It could be taken really offensively, and it can be taken to heart by the person or anyone close to them or around them. Another one is that, for me, I have a disease that's called epilepsy. And if you don't know what it is, it's seizures. There are multiple kinds of epilepsy, like different branches of it. Basically, there's like petite mal, there's like one in the middle that I can't even pronounce it because it's so goddamn difficult, and then there's grand mal. And I don't want to get into like terms of like what if you're like on each level. I mean, I'm kind of like, if this is petite mal, this is grand mal, I'm kind of like there. Like, I'm close, but I take about 3,500 milligrams of pills per day, and that's just fucking great. And from my personal experience, people have dropped to the floor and pretend to have seizures right in front of me, and kind of laughed and walked away. And like, to this day, people still do it, and I just laugh it off. 'Cause I mean, it still hurts me. Trust me, every time it happens, it still hurts me. But back then, in like I want to say like middle school status, like it just, I broke down. But it's like, I can't control that. Actually, no one in my family has any type of, I don't know, like epilepsy or something like that. I don't know. It's either passed down through genetics or it just boom suddenly happens. And I guess I was the boom suddenly happened, and that's like 5% that happens. It's 95% is mainly genes. But score, I love being in the pretty much almost to impossible percentage. It's great. But yeah, it's, personally I still find it hurtful, and people make fun of me like saying, oh, like, have you hit your head on this yet? Have you hit your head on this yet? It's like, dude, I really don't want to talk about like my seizures and all that. It fucking sucks. Like, this is like, it sucked for the rest of my life, and I take this amount or maybe even more when I'm older. Like, that's what my doctors are recommending right now, that when I'm about 20, I have to take a higher dosage. And it's like, cool, I'm already taking a lot for someone with my body stature. So it kind of sucks. Like, people like if people ask me like regular questions about it, like, oh, like, how many pills, like, what's it called, because like weird medical terms and all that, and like, they like ask me like, oh, what was your worst seizures, like something like that. It doesn't offend me if people ask me like that, but if people actually, like, for example, the drop down thing, like ask me if I hit my head on a corner of a table, or I don't even know, honestly. I try to blank those out, but if I could name more what people said, I probably could name a lot. But right now I can name about 30 people off the top of my head that go to my school that have done hurtful things about it. But I don't want to name them. That's really rude. And there's this girl who is bulimic. I don't want to say her name. She does not want me to say her name. She basically is bulimic for what a very wide known reason is because not to become a supermodel or anything like that. It's like, I don't even know why it's a supermodel, but let's just put that out there. But she does it because people, she used to be what she said, overweight. I think she was gorgeous either way, but I never knew this about her. People used to say that she was like a dead whale or something like that. I mean, it sounds funny, like yeah, if you're like playing and doing like shits and giggles with your friends, like you're like saying like, oh, you're a dead whale, huh? And you're just like, oh yeah, your friends, but like they actually meant it towards her, like people who actually said that, and people who, she made fun of her for her weight, and then she became bulimic, like, and she thinks that being bulimic is fine because she eats and then pukes, eats then pukes. It just hurts me so much to know like what people have done, and they keep doing it, and that's making her that's driving her to the edge. Like everyone who's like have like said anything about anorexic or bulimic person, or a really, really skinny person in general, you don't know, like maybe they could be anorexic or bulimic or like some other disorder, disease or whatever, but like she's the type that has been pushed to the edge so far while being pointed out by flaws by her weight that it led her to that, I guess. And it's horrible how people have said. Like, she told me, and I was like, holy shit. I was mind blown. And in general, like, people with depression, like, making fun of that, like, dude. Like, making fun of, like, depressed people or people who are suicidal, actually. Because, like, I used to be depressed and suicidal, so I can have a say in this. People used to make fun of me, like, saying, I'm not even going to get into what people said, because they'll probably know who they are, but I'm not going to say it, so I'm just going to leave it at that. Making fun of depressed / suicidal person, or just whatever, they're, like, it really affects, like, if they're in that state of mind, like, that really, really low state of mind where it's like, wow, like, you're like, fuck my life. You're in that FML status, and it's like, I remember when I used to be in that state, and it was actually about a year ago. The story was that this guy came up to me and supposedly thought he knew me, just knew my name, and heard that I was depressed, I guess, because I guess I went around my school, and ultimately said that I should have gone through with my suicide attempts, and that it should have happened, and that I should be dead. And that pushed me to my edge, and I did really bad things that night. Like, I remember how much I was crying, how horrible I felt, and I'm not trying to be like over dramatic or like be emotional. It's just like that's just how it was. Like, it really hurt me, and like it's hard to cope with, like when you're in that state of mind, then someone just like fucking just like punches you in the face pretty much with words and just hurts you like that. It's horrible. Like, I'm not like trying to say that this is worse than this or this is better than this. Like, everything is just, if you make fun of anyone with just anything wrong with their body system or just anything in general like that, it just don't do it. Just, I'm telling you right now, it really hurts someone. Like, I've been in a lot of personal experiences. I've just been with the epilepsy and depression and stuff, and stupid shit like that. And I mean, it's like, no matter who you're talking to, it's hurtful, and I really want everyone just to stop with the hate about that and stop insulting people who can't control what they have. it, I can't control my epilepsy. I mean, it's in my brain, it's there, I can't take it out like it was some miraculous surgery or something like that. So to finish it off, basically, even if they don't have disorders or disabilities, special needs or disease or something like that, you should still treat them with respect. We are all human, and we all should treat each other with respect, with kindness, with compassion, with honesty. And when I mean honesty, I don't mean being brutally rude and saying exactly how you feel about them. I just mean like the complete opposite of that. I mean being completely nice. I mean, I'll never get that effect out of everyone, but I just want to start a chain reaction. Just like, no matter who they are, it's like, dude, treat people with respect. And especially if they have like something wrong with them, it's like they're the same as you. They're human. So, sorry if I worded things wrong. I mean, if I said one thing and then said another and blah, blah, blah. Please do not go off on me, because obviously people just love doing that to me. But I'm sorry if some things were left unsaid or something I said wrong. I'm sorry. I kind of just made this, I just improvised this whole thing. And, yeah. So, I just want to put my, like how I feel out there, because I'm really moved by this subject. It was really touchy subject with me. So yeah, I'm actually making a video in 2 or 3 weeks, and I already know what it's going to be about, so don't even tell me, because I already know. So yeah, I guess that's that. So bye guys!